he said, right, tell you what to do, get a set of drums, he said, and I'll teach you a few riffs. Oh. Following day, I got some drums, walked into the factory, I said, hey Bob, I've got a set of drums. He said, bloody hell, you're keen, aren't you? And that was the beginning of, well, we have different names actually. We were the Harper brothers, Shirell brothers, to get this one, Bobby and Stevie Rhythm. Oh my God. I don't know how we live with that name. But yeah, and we formed a friendship that no one could interfere with. Everybody said, oh, did you get on, did you this, did you that? Of course we had arguments, for goodness sake. 58 years together, we had disagreements, we had all sorts going on in our lives. But nobody could split us up. And I think that was some people's idea of, you know, oh, this is what we'll split them up. And it never happened. And God bless him. I love him today. I love him like I've always loved him. We love Yvonne, we love all the family. It's just been one hell of a ride. And I can't thank you all enough, because all you lovely people around here now, you all supported Cannon and Ball. Some, you know the Cannon and Ball movie, Boys in Blue? It's 40 years old. Yeah, you can say that again. 40 years old, I can't believe it. And the two boys, there's two sons there, we're going to do a tour together. Bobby, the legend, his life will carry on. Don't worry about that. I won't let it disappear. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me even to get up here and speak about my pal like that. Bobby, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Cannon.
The height of these people talking on it. Now, I have written something which I was to learn. And then I thought, well, Bobby never learned his lines on not going out, so I'm not going to bother. So, I've even turned up today, to be honest with you. Right. When I was told there was a money-raising campaign to get a statue of Bobby made, I immediately donated £2.40 in loose change. And I did that simply because the size Bobby was, I thought, if they melt down the coins, that should be enough metal to actually make it. But little did I realise just how big it was going to be. I mean, that is, I'm still convinced when the curtains come back, it's the same size Bob's slept ladder. But that is the right size for Bob. I really do think that is the right size, because he was a little guy, but as we all know, he had a big personality, a large amount of mischief, and a huge, huge heart. And of course, his man boobs were quite big as well. But you keep expecting him to pull the curtain back and go, I'm picking you. Now, it goes without saying that Bobby meant a lot to me. He was, even before I met him, I'd sit with in front of the telly, as Graham just mentioned, with my family as well. And we absolutely loved the Cannon and Ball show, we really did. And when I was a teenager, it was the early 80s, and so-called alternative comedy was kicking in, and it was the Young Ones and Ben Elton and Frederick Saunders. But Bobby and Tommy, they surpassed all that, and they survived, and they stayed on our screen simply because they were absolutely hilarious, and we all absolutely loved them. And I love the fact that a lot of this new generation, they sort of a bit dismissive of the old school, but not with Bobby and Tommy. And I love the fact that Rick Mail, one of my other comedy heroes, he turned up and he was on the Cannon and Ball show. And like Rick, I felt Bobby always had an anarchy about him, an absolute real anarchy. You never knew what he was going to say next, which was both exciting and absolutely terrifying, especially when he was talking to some young, right-on, politically correct TV runner. No, you can't say that anymore, Bob. Well, you said it anyway. He played my dad in Not Going Out for 12 years in the end, and in that time, the character he played, Frank, he did many things. He pretended he had 2 broken legs just so he could have a place to stay. He got me arrested on my stag do. He lied and said a house was haunted just so we'd leave and he could have a dirty weekend with his girlfriend. And he tried to sing a boat for the insurance money whilst we were all still on board. And that was all one episode. And to play that kind of role and still be a lovable character is almost impossible. What we needed was a little man with eyes so twinkly who could get away with murder. And we found the perfect person. This is obviously the perfect place for this statue because Bobby and Yvonne, as all of you know, made Lytham their home many years ago. And he would often talk about the place with great affection. And if I ever made the mistake of saying that he was from Lytham St Anne's, he would always put me straight. Because apparently Lytham's a bit popular. So my plan, if you're all up for this idea, is that at some point we all come back and we steal the statue and we put it in the car park at Aldi in Lytham St Anne's, because that would really help you. So, if you change those tomorrow, we'll have a go at that. Bobby used to say to me, he said, the difference between me and you, Lee, is that you're a comedian and I'm a comic. He used to say it all the time, and to this day, I have literally no idea what the hell he was going on about. But whatever he meant, I suspect he was actually just letting me know that he wasn't like the comedians, he was different. And it's hard to argue with that, because Bobby really was a one-off. When they made him, they broke the mold. So, God knows what they used after that to make those little Star Wars Ewok figures. But yeah, I was quite proud when I wrote that joke. Bobby was many things to me. He was a fellow actor, my fictional dad, my comedy hero, but more than anything, he was my mate. I loved him to bits, as we all did, and I miss him terribly. And this statue is a fitting tribute to a giant of a man.
Thank you. Everyone, thank you. Everyone, make your way to the statue. Can I also ask Tommy to come up and Bob's children, Joanne, Darren and Robert, as we get ready for the unveiling of the statue here in Lowther Gardens. We're going to do it on a countdown from 10. Make sure everyone is in position. Are we ready? From 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump and blow the clouds away. You gotta play me a tune, I sing me a song, and we can help push life along. Just you and me, come on and sing, together we be your